Who do you think of when you hear the term superhero? Spider-Man, Marvel's poster boy who would lay down his life for New York? Maybe Iron Man with his spring of popularity in the MCU and Robert Downey Jr.? Maybe even Superman, the most courageous, bravest, and empathetic hero of all. And hell, he even has super in his name. But no, it goes without saying that this superhero is a widespread phenomenon, sparking hope in the desperate, striking fear into anyone who goes against his say. The man without fear. Some say he's fear itself. A man who can conquer gods with just his mind. The world's greatest detective. The Dark Knight. Gotham's sole defender. Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
I am Batman.
You might think this is just a flashy way to start this video, but no. I asked around 75 people at random, all fluctuating with age and personalities, the same exact question I posed to you in the beginning of this video. The results? Iron Man with a score of 3, Spider-Man with a score of 13, Superman with an astounding score of 24, and Batman with the score just short of 30, and of course others thrown into the mix. I also got an answer from a retired military vet saying, "My hero is Chesty Puller and Sergeant Dan Daly. I don't do none of that flying around with a cape bullshit." And when he first said those names, I had no clue what the f he was talking about. Thought bro was referring to an obscure hero like a side character in Spawn or something. But no, these two are some of the most highly decorated soldiers in the entire military, fucking around and fighting in 4 wars accumulatively. Puller receiving 5 naval crosses, and Daly having 2 Medal of Honors. Gonna get back on topic, but I felt the urge to put something in here in honor of these 2 heroes after hearing it from one of my coworkers. Now, back to Batman. Today, we'll be covering possibly the greatest video game series of all time, picking apart why it's so good and how it became what it is today in modern media, as well as looking over the great concern with its brand new successor. Starting out with the very beginning, with Game Informer number 185. Announced the newest piece of Batman media in 2008, sending the comic book fandom ablaze. Everything to hype for this game, to speculation because the earlier tie-in movie game to Batman begins having a horrible release, to theories already being conjured, to questions of the studio Rocksteady and their credibility to produce a decent game that wasn't an FPS, to everything in between. But with Arkham being its own identity, separate from the movie tie-ins, Rocksteady being able to pull anything they wanted together, they knew exactly how to capitalize on what they've been gifted. But before we get into the details of the game, let me paint you a picture. Christmas 2009, me as a little 5-year-old dumbass just unwrapped Lego Batman. I was hyperventilating. A clash of my 2 favorite things, Batman and Lego? I couldn't be more excited while playing this game. However, there was a different side of this Christmas in this old delusional household. My older brother, simultaneously unwrapped Batman Arkham City. The only memory I had of this game at the time was looking at the game case, immediately noticing the contrast of these 2 games. The gritty, rough vibe projecting out of the cover art. And I first watched him play it. I went down with him to the basement where he had his setup at the time, at which I thought was also haunted. Me already not wanting to be down there, he booted up his PlayStation 2, shoved the disc in, and opened the game. The only thing I remember was the drooling teeth of Killer Croc, his huge, scaly, girthy size.
It's big, scary, and pink! So's Patrick's cock!
Me shaking in my size 6 boots, I scraped up an excuse of wanting to play my own game instead of watching him play, in fear of what that game potentially brought. I went to play Lego Batman, became even more obsessed with Batman, and then moved on. I forgot about the game until flashing forward to 2011. Christmas once again, and this time I got Lego Star Wars. No, I'm kidding. Of course, the game looking back at me this time was Arkham City. Now get this, I didn't touch this gem for 8 months. It was too difficult for my feeble little hands, just sitting on my shelf collecting dust, until my older cousin came down to visit me for a week, and after whipping my ass in Madden and Call of Duty for a day, he proposed the idea to take turns playing Batman and switch on every failure. This quickly became one of my most fondest memories, as we ended up not switching every time we played, but playing it straight as a duo. As I previously stated, the game was still a little too challenging for me at the time, so I let my cousin take the helm, taking care of the combat and Predator missions. While watching in amazement, I also brought value by leading and solving everything. The puzzles in the story, the riddles brought to us by everyone's favorite genius lunatic, and everything in between that. Easily, some of my most favorite memories of gaming came from this week of playing with my cousin. Now in tune and obsessed with Batman Arkham, we flash forward to 2015. My brother, back from college and living with me and my parents for a year, he bought Batman Arkham Knight, and told me after he beats it, he'll give it to me, and after a while, that's exactly what he did. Now, he had a PS4 and I was on Xbox still. I ended up having to play it in his room, but looking back at it, I wouldn't want it any other way. So many times I can recall him coming in his room for something random and him telling me a side comment about the game, or how to do this here if I was stuck, asking me who I thought the Arkham Knight was, and at the end of it all, he sat with me for the last 2 hours of the game, fooling me into thinking how badly I fucked up because I didn't take down enough militia bases. Now Poison Ivy died because I didn't do enough side story to help her enough. I believed this for years, by the way, and now I have the fear in every game like this that if I don't do enough side content, it'll give me consequences in the story, all to find out in my second playthrough of this game years later that all of it was a lie. Thanks, brother. But nah, I still cherish these memories. Peak experiences with my brother and my cousin, which I know sounds a little cringy looking back at it as a kid, but it made me feel like we were the Bat family. We took back Gotham together. We made memories that I'll remember my whole life, and just that alone makes these games to me some of the best gaming material I'll ever touch in my life. But it's not just the memories that make this trilogy shine.
This one has cheated us many times. It is vexing.
Boo.
Getting back to the beginning of it all, Rockstar was set to high standards of their own back in 2009, but boy did they deliver. Of course, like any other game, it had its problems that some of the community aired out, but far and few between. And most complaints coming from personal opinions or gripes that could be contradicted from another review. What Rocksteady delivered to us in 2009 was a golden piece of media that the crowd adored.
It looks like we're giving Batman Arkham Asylum an outstanding 9 out of 10.
It exceeded all those expectations and then some.
Probably one of the best games I've ever played on my 360, if not the best.
I have to say I am not disappointed. It was really cool so far.
Really was the perfect Batman experience. Really made me feel like Batman.
Super high-tech pieces of gorgeousness.
Arkham Asylum, it's just a spectacular game. It's not just the cheap knockoff of a movie. It's literally, they took their time and effort into making this game.
Given that this game came out 17 years ago, for its time, it was the innovative gem that fans were yearning for in the gaming space. Arkham Asylum doesn't just make you feel like Batman, it makes you become Batman, actually making you become the greatest detective, having to solve kidnappings across the island, solving puzzles that Batman's rogues set for him, making you become Gotham's protector, wiping out 20 guys in a room all at once, or taking down an entire room without any thug even knowing you were there. The gadgets you have and obtain throughout the game, which is another added bonus of satisfying progression throughout the game, makes you truly become the Caped Crusader. To this day, you won't be able to find anything like this trilogy. While Spider-Man, yes, is critically acclaimed, a widespread success, it doesn't make you feel like Spider-Man the way you do with Arkham. Spider-Man to me feels like I'm there for the moment, that everything in this game happens because it's supposed to, because it's a video game for me to play and for me to take care of and correct all the problems in New York. With Spider-Man, you get to feel like a hero, but it doesn't make you become Spider-Man. With the Arkham games, however, the world happens around you.
It feeds you obstacles that you don't have time for. Plenty of times where it gives you a sense of urgency because it doesn't feel like you can do quite enough to fight against Joker's plans, challenging you to rise up to the occasion and become the Dark Knight. The atmosphere of the asylum puts you in the state that Spider-Man could even dream of putting you in. The gothic nightmare that the asylum gives you, a feeling that lasts through the entire trilogy, setting the bar high
for the rest of the series. Later down the line, the second installment released in 2011, yet again hitting this out of the park, showing that the first game was just the tip of the iceberg of what Rocksteady had in mind for this series. With everything improving to the combat with more gadgets, takedowns, and new combo strings to perfect, to the stealth with floor takedowns, double takedowns, and environmental takedowns, to the detective work of finding victims of Hush scattered across the city. The movement undoubtedly getting better with the increased size of the map and the story connecting together at so many points. The story in these games and the lore is an incredible masterclass of storytelling, to the big things happening right under your nose with Protocol 10 trying to decipher what that might bring, to the hundreds of stories in between that some you might not even recognize with the gang wars between Two-Face, Penguin, and Joker, to all the interview tapes and dialogues you can go through or read in the menus. In 2015, it was more of the same. Fear multi-takedowns were introduced, enemies can now track Batman when he uses his most valuable gadget with his detective mode, and of course, the thing that every fan was begging for since the first game was out, the Batmobile. They were innovative in every occasion, always making the next larger than the last. Literally the best way I can describe this series is like a Pokemon evolution, and how they connect everything together, leaving nothing but answers. In Arkham City, on your route to Ra's al Ghul, you go through Wonder City, having to take down some robots that you will never see again, until all of a sudden, Harley has them after in the DLC. How the hell did Harley of all people get these robots? Well, before you start the DLC, if you go back down into Wonder City, you can see all the robots rounded up. Definitely not how you left them. Turns out Harley sent her men to go and take over Wonder City to get said robots. All explained and all thought out. Or in Arkham Asylum. What happened to all the lunatics that were let free in the island? I know for sure Batman didn't go around and crush the skulls of these poor souls. Nah, come to figure, they were all rounded up and either used by Hugo Strange in conducting whatever weird-ass experiment he does, or sold off to the Penguin for target practice for his men. Quality care bleeds into this game. The passion is glaring at every corner you look. Every building and city has lore in it. The rats and the vents in Asylum has frickin' lore, man. Don't believe me? Take a look at the rats lying in the vents. As you might notice, one is bigger than the rest. Well, walk a little more into the vent and you find an early form of the Titan strain that Joker was trying to push into Gotham. Now, of course, everything has to be programmed, designed, and coded. So, of course, just like an animation, it has a purpose. But why put this much devotion and time into something as simple as a rat? Cause the passion of these developers is unmatched to anything we usually see coming out these days. And that's exactly why I'm hesitant about this new LEGO game.
The main reason for this video has come. The concern for the newest release of Batman. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. How's this game gonna hold up to the near perfect pieces of art that is the Arkham games? And this concern comes from multiple places. Of course, like I just mentioned, the passion. Now, not giving any shade to Traveler's Tale, the developers of the new LEGO game, because they've shown endless amounts of passion and ambition throughout the years. Majority of my knowledge from Star Wars has stemmed from the full saga, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of kids around that time that game came out. That also goes for the Harry Potter games, the Indiana Jones, or even the LEGO Avengers games. All these games are another example of super passionate and devoted developers. The secrets that you can find in those games and the lore that they get down to a T every single time. But this isn't the 2010s. These aren't the same people that made the peak that is the old LEGO games. John Burton, the founder of Traveler's Tale, left the company after 30 years. Arthur Parsons, head of design, gone. Tom Stone, a former TT game boss who was part of the senior management for nearly 18 years, left in 2020. Rory Patterson, a principal level designer who left after 7.5 years. And another designer, Jack Chapman, gone. All because of crunch culture. That's right. All roads lead back to crunch culture. The art of rushing your employees to meet an impossible deadline you set on them to make your investors happy. Overworking, overstressing, and killing the passion of developers have. And I saw examples of it with the new LEGO Star Wars game. Now personally, I'd even played this for more than 2 hours, given how unchallenging and effortless this game was. You die during the Darth Maul boss battle? No matter. You just respawn exactly where you die. The only things that actually matters
The only thing that you could potentially lose is a couple coins out your pocket. I was so excited to get back to my roots of gaming and enjoy a LEGO game again, just for that excitement to die down in a matter of 30 minutes. Now I can't even talk on the passion of that game, how much they actually cared about the world they were building, the lore that they wanted to match or make. I missed out on all of it, because the most basic parts of the game was boring. And how is that going to take effect in this new Batman game? They're now trying to imitate one of the most innovative mechanics in gaming history in the free flow combat system. And yes, in the Arkham game, of course, it's one of the best out there. Fuck, I mean they created it. But I don't know if I could put my money on if TT Games will produce the same. The level of depth the Arkham games have goes so deep in so many parts. Like the Mad Hatter side quest. The easiest part of the whole mission. Just gotta press one button to take down the Mad Hatter. But I missed it, cause I was busy. And a whole new end screen shows up just because I missed one button. Something that 98% of the player base will never see. Yet, it's still there. But will TT be willing to go that far? The massive lore and side stuff that goes on in these games is immediately something I'm questioning for TT. Are they gonna go as far as putting a character like Calendar Man, having him in all 3 games, finding his cell in Asylum, to him being at Bruce Wayne's death? Just like he told us he would, to an Arkham City, you having to visit him on 12 separate occasions out of the year to talk to him, and every date he tells you a story of someone he's killed. I just can't believe that TT would go as far as making a player do something like this. To go talk to a person 12 days out of an entire calendar year. Of course, no one actually does this, they just change their date on their system. You're insane if you actually go to the real dates. By the way, if you were wondering, I'm currently getting the platinum trophies on all Arkham games, and I'm currently on City, so that's why you see so much gameplay and examples out of it. And the community. I have never seen a community as strong as this for a decade-old series of a single-player game. I see so many YouTube creators that are just straight devoted to these games alone. Lore videos, secrets in their game, tier lists, worst to best videos. So many of these creators are still posting to this day. But with any strong fan base also comes the toxicity. I haven't mentioned the other games that came from this series because it was either made by a different developer or an entire different game style. But trust me, none of these games lack what the original trilogy has. Like half of the answers that I claim these games have come from these prequels. Just because it came from the non-OG developers doesn't mean it lacked at all. But at the time of Batman Arkham Origins release, that's what the fan base thought. In 2013, to satisfy the rabid Arkham fans from the long wait from the city to night, WB had a side company make Arkham Origins. Another real solid entry for these series, but on paper, it flopped. For what, you may be asking? All because it wasn't the original developers from Rocksteady. People brushed it aside and said it couldn't compete to the greatness that is the 2 OGs. Nobody paid any attention towards it, and it was left in the dust. All for in today's age, people are coming back to the game and giving it the high praise that it always deserved. And what's stopping the community from doing the same with this new LEGO game? What's stopping people from brushing this game aside like Origins? Or what's calming my concern about the lack of challenging or innovative gameplay like the Star Wars Skywalker saga? Trailers nowadays are always just an attraction bait, a glaring example being Skull and Bones. If you haven't seen that full video on Ubisoft yet, check it out after this one. As you can probably tell, I am a huge comic book fan, and in turn a huge fan of Batman, and I want this game to succeed. These types of hero games with free flow combat and an open world are some of my favorite in gaming as a whole, but the concern is very much prevalent with this game in this day and age of gaming. Now I'm sure if you made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you so very much. But if you made it this far, you've seen at least a little bit of the new LEGO Batman game. They have actually been showing us a lot of this game to the public. Beta testings, flying creators out to test the game, levels on levels on levels on in-depth analysis. And this is nothing but a good thing. See, the problems people have started to notice with releases like this is that they'll have a great ad campaign, but not actually show off any of the true game. And TT is completely open with everything about this game, loving to show off its good side.
The developers for the new LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight game know exactly what they're doing. First, they drop a photo showing all the bat suits that we're getting, and it's not just the movie suits and the comic suits from way back in the day, but they actively show that they're currently reading comic books, because not only are we getting the DCKO Night Fight suit, yeah, the suit that literally came out like 4 months ago, drawn by my go Dan Mora, we're also getting the Jorge Jimenez Matt Fraction Batman suit. Just for reference, we're only 8 issues into this run. The developers are currently reading these comics, it seems. They know ball. And just to top it off, we're getting an absolute Batman skin, and they dropped an absolute Batman like stat sheet. And this just proves even more, these devs know ball. You got the nostalgia at a 3 out of 10, because this is nothing like main continuity Batman. Bro's broke and just living his life and trying to survive the monsters of absolute Gotham. Aura, 11 out of 10, of course, because absolute Batman is just a walking aura farm. Intimidation, 100 out of 10, because 7 foot tall, 400 pounds, makes sense. I do kind of wish the, absolute Batman was one of, the mega Lego figs. But honestly, it's just cool that they have comic suits in this game at all, especially ones that are so recent. I'm so insanely hyped for this game.
And the nitpicks that I've heard over the game, and truly just nitpicks, are super simple and probably that the beta testing was for. And another big speculation of this game is this an Arkham game or a Lego game? Now again, I've heard this all from other creators. WB would definitely not fly my nobody ass. But anyways, so is this an Arkham game or a Lego game? Actually, it's the best of both worlds. The free flow combat is still here, having the OG feel of Arkham, but it's having a distinct difference that sets itself apart. It still has the Lego game's quips that we all love, but can still pull off the gritty seriousness that is the Arkham games.
Try me.
What kind of attack was that?
I got you!
And they don't get in the way of each other. It's confirmed to have an original story with mixture of other medias like we've seen with other Lego games before, and a difficulty setting to go along with that story. And on the hardest difficulty, you reset after 3 times of dying. Now, I know this is still a Lego game, so I gotta give it some slack, but I think that's just way too forgiving still. But this game will be huge. There's already so much coverage on it. The community is already salivating over a new Batman game after waiting for this long. And physically, the biggest map we've ever gotten in a Batman game. Over 70 suits just for Batman, but with only 7 playable characters that have real depth in their characteristics. Every individual character will have all their own separate vehicles, which all can be customized. There's going to be a bat cave that you can customize and expand.
For the first time, we're taking you deep underneath Wayne Manor. The Bat Cave. It starts as little more than a hole in the ground, filled with bats. Bats and the stuff left behind by bats. And also fear. But as Batman learns to use that fear and grows into a Gotham City legend, the Batcave grows along with him. Over the course of our story, you'll excavate and expand the Batcave. It's the base of all Batman operations, where you'll build your collection of Batsuits and the ultimate garage of Batmobiles. You'll upgrade your gadgets and skills. You'll exhibit trophies from your adventures and adversaries, and you can really make the place your own by collecting and building a huge variety of Lego furnishings and equipment.
Muscle.
Secrets just like Riddler trophies, in other forms of rubber ducks from Penguin, Riddler boxes I think they're called, Joker cards, puzzles that will still make you feel like the Batman. Of course, we aren't going to know exactly what this game is going to give us until we have the full experience in hand. But from the looks of what we've been able to see so far, the gameplay does look good and the story is promising. But with today's standards, that isn't very telling until the game is entirely out. So for that, I can't just be sold yet on this game. I'd love to see another installment of the Arkham series. The gameplay, the puzzles, and the story look to replicate that. I hope the community doesn't look over this game and treat it like how they treated the Arkham Knight Batmobile. Asking so much for it, they end up fatigued with all the content they get from what they asked for. I hope this game can bring me back to my childhood and make me feel like I'm playing with my family again. In all honesty, I really do think this game will do what it set out to do, and it will be successful in multiple fashions. The real concern for me is if it even slightly compares to the astonishing Arkham games. I'm kind of just throwing this part in on a whim. I didn't really plan for this part, I just thought it would be a fun little addition at the end here. If you're listening earlier and aren't asleep on your couch yet, I've been platinuming all of the Arkham games, already completing Asylum, and now in the process of making this video, I finally platinumed Arkham City. I recorded these clips off my PlayStation recording feature, again, not really planning for this, but if you want to see more of this in my future videos, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to put more effort in on these parts. But for now, it's time for
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, that shit took so long. Why was that so hard? That took me an hour. What? I'm going against Deadshot and fuck. Kidding me? Come on, come on, come on. Oh my fuck. Yeah, I hope I never talk to you again, Freeze. Come on, it's right there. Let's go. Look at the nerd typing away. Yeah, this didn't take for fucking ever to get. I know you're getting tortured, but can you walk a little faster, bro? Look at this freaky ass pose we've got to catch him in. Bubble butt Riddler over here. Damn it, that part's a little hard. I have to restart the whole thing? Oh, hell no. We're gonna cook this boy. We're gonna cook this boy hard. Oh, wow, the ball immediately. Woo! Okay, Debbie. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this, we got this, we got this.
It's not like you've got a girl to save anymore, is it?
Ow, bitch. Can't be getting hit this early. Dude, this fucking bitch that fucking... No, I don't know their attacks, bro. Fuck you! I don't know how to predict their attacks! Keep pressing the Y button. Or triangle. Sorry. I'm tweaking! I'm tweaking! Stop coming on me! Oh my god! Yep, yep, yep. Just keep spamming triangle. Oh, where is he? No! Stop! Stop! Yep, yep, yep. My wrist is hurting. My wrist is hurting. I'm locked in. No! Stop! Stop! Yep. Throw it at him. Yes! Fuck him up! We got this. This is the end of the fucking game. This is it right here. Go, Batman! Ah! Oh my god, I forget. Yeah, I forgot he dived in his mouth, bro. Disgusting ass motherfucker. That should be everything, right? Twice nightly. Achievement earned. Do I have to do all the side missions in New Game Plus again? No way, right?
Yeah.
So that did not work. Come on up, bitch. Come on up, bitch. We ain't got all day, motherfucker. Let's go. Stop. That's not the ladder you're supposed to go up, fuck ass. Oi. Oi. Oh my god. Fuck you, backpack guy. Alright. Oh shit! Run! Forgot about that. Oh, Batman! Oh, Batman! Oh, Batman! Fucking hell! What's up, loser? Come on, come back up. Come back up, buddy. Please, I'm begging. Please, I'm begging. Please, I'm begging! I'm begging! Thank you. Fuck you, kid. Fuck you, too. Let's go! Finally! Woo! Am I done with the mission, or what the... Oh, do I have to go tell him? Oh, that's so fucking lame.
Stop!
The fuck? It's too easy. It's too easy for a real Dark Knight like me. Come on now, son. Where's the next one at? Where's that? Is that Riddler? God, bro. I don't want to deal with him. Here we go. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Oh my god. Whoa! I really didn't think I was going to touch that one. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let me use my grapnel boost to go to my grapnel boost upgrade. I feel like it's pretty pointless to go and grab the upgrades for shit whenever I already have all of them, but, you know, it's whatever. Scoopage. These ones are easy, bro. It's the next set batch of ones that fuck me. Nope. Oh my god, dude. Joker's Funhouse has never looked so fucking annoying. Yep, I actually ran in the fucking teeth of that loses. Nope. Yeah, keep digging my ass. Love that. Whoa. Oh, why does it do that to me? The animation that'll like funnel me through that loop. I just gotta get down low enough, but I also gotta avoid not getting fucking... Can you stop, you fucking annoying loser? Holy fuck. And his teeth are in my face. Oh my gosh, he's giving me straight teeth right now. Straight teeth. Oh. Nope. Yep. Keep going. Yep. Keep going. Yes! Oh my god, bro. Victor Zsasz is always trying to take my time away. Holy shit. But he doesn't have any respect for other people. But I don't give a fuck about that. I already got that. Damn. See, now if I had to redo... Alright, dickhead. Didn't want to do your fucking shit anyways. Oh, this piece of fucking shit. Oof. Oh, shit. This one's far, man. Damn. I'm gonna have to run on this fucking roof, too. Oh, that's fucking embarrassing. Let's get fucking moving, yeah? We're going a little bit slow, yeah? Oh my gosh, another running. Oh my gosh, I'm lame. Oh my gosh, I'm washed. Come on now, where's the grab? Where's the grab? Oh, you gotta be fucking... There it is. Bam. Is it gonna give it all to me right now?
Stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I gave it to him.
Oh my gosh, bro. You're really gonna chub me like that? You're a pussy. Alright. Nice.
Now that all the Titan containers are destroyed, I should go back to Bane and see how he's doing.
Yeah, go back to Bane so I can fucking beat my ass. Let's go fucking tell Mr. Freeze that his bitch is saved. His frozen shoddy. Freeze! Mr. Popsicle. Bro, you're still on one knee. God damn, bro. Alright, I'm not trying to hear that. There you go. That's another one. Closed. Alright, time to talk to Bane! I love how they're actually right next to each other. Made my job a lot fucking easier. Yo, Bane, where you at, cuzzo? God damn. These motherfuckers ain't shit. Can Bane still hurt me? I forget. Oh my god, he puts a lot of them on the floor, though. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's lovely news. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Doesn't, Tiger Guards come in if you don't do the story? Yo, I'm getting my ass whipped. Wait a minute. Yeah, don't dare touch Batman. I'm getting my ass kicked over here, Bane. Yeah, charge him. Oh, yeah, I love that. Love that combo with us, Bane. Yeah, you better be fucking sorry. Yo, you're straight up just whipping my fucking ass, dude. Whoa, dude! Like, you gotta chill out with that. Yeah, you drug addict? Oh my god, bro, you're gonna fucking kill me, man. Beat his ass, Bane. Kill him, Bane. Oh my god. Yeah, I got you for I got you, cuz. You fucking ass, Bane. What is your problem?
I've destroyed mine. I take it you've done the same.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
In a matter of speaking, I'm actually just gonna reveal my entire plan.
And die.
Okay. Anyways.
No.
I hit all those buttons
I
manually, by the way. I didn't know if I needed to.
You instead.
Couldn't trust you, Bane. Your drug addiction has gone too far. Now I'm gonna have to rehab you and put you in this cage for 48 hours. After I destroy your supply right in front of you, of course. I'll be seeing you, Bane. Yeah, shut up, Oracle. I ain't even sick anymore, bitch. Oh my god, the last ringing phones. This fucking Zaz has done wasted my goddamn time. Come here, bitch. Where is it? Oh fuck, that's not gonna... Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Oh my gosh, I only have a minute. Dude, honestly, these assaults, I mean... Yeah, I put a little street level side quest, but... God damn, bro, do I have to do like 15 of these bitches? Bitch, now you got cranium damage. Idiot. Alright, and he's like right here, isn't he? Just teabag your fucking shit, loser. And you get a batarang to your chest. Oh, you fucking bitch ass for that. Alright. Nice! There it fucking is, boys! Oh my god, I can finally be off this goddamn game, bro. This shit took me 55 hours to do.
Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. All the effort and time I put into this was so worth your time and support. So let me know if I should make more of these types of videos. And I probably will be buying the new LEGO game the second it comes out. So let me know as well if you want to see like a initial thoughts type of video on that or something. But anyways, thank you all again for watching. And have a good night.
Legends never die, we've been going every night. I've been feeling way too blessed, but with Lex I'm never stressed. They don't know just what we do, we've been out here with the crew. They don't know just how we live, think we got too much to give. I've been going in and going